Hi. So, welcome to the day 9 of enhancing my portfolio. So, if you'll see the rest of the videos up till now, you'll get it like how we have done and how we have corrected these two parts. Same way, I just enhance the mesh for this also. Like, obviously, I'll be giving the same border treatment here also. So, for that, we need a corner or diagonal mesh flow here, right? I'm just trying to give the same treatment everywhere. Okay. As I mentioned in the last video also, if you haven't watched, you can watch that first so that you will get it why I'm giving this kind of treatment. Yeah, wait. So see now, when select this, the whole thing is getting selected, right? But see, the border is not that big, correct? Here I will give the border. So right now, the border is too much. Just add one edge look. Yes, like this I'll add, and I'll try to turn on the shortcut. I'll try to move this here so that I get a good amount of, and everywhere the equal distance will be there on the board. This is still fine. I'll just move this a little bit closer. Okay, bring this into rolling. I don't want this like a sharp hard cut. Yeah, around is better. Clean shapes. Okay. Same way here also. I think so. I should add one mesh here. Three, one, two, three here. And I'll just relax the mesh. I'll keep it hidden. This is the high poly, but the mesh was not proper previously. I have already corrected it. I'll just make this light and I'll keep it hidden. Now see the border. Even if I'm selecting the border only, see, it is looking equidistant. Few of the parts are there which I'll have to correct it. You can just symmetrize it. I'll just select this much portion, edit mesh, symmetrize, and select the center so that it will get duplicated on the another end. Do not touch the borders because I have just now adjusted it. I'll just move it in such a way that I am just get a nice equidistant border everywhere. This is still okay. I am just up. And this will go little bit. I'm just correct. Now if I'll select all the faces, so I'm getting a nice equidistant border from all the angles. I am just a sharp cut. I am just showing off. This is fine though. Okay, fine. This is okay. Okay, now I'll do the retopo for this part in the same way how we did for the rest of the things. Alright. So now already I have explained the whole process. So I'll just quickly do that. If the mesh is fine, like the major issue with this part is like see few of the cuts are like this, few are squarish, that too not of the same distance. The distance between them is very wrong, big, small, not at all even anywhere. So I'll just correct those part. I'll just duplicate this. I'll keep the original mesh live and I can keep it there only fine. Or if you want, I can hide it also. If it's possible, I'll try to correct the mesh here itself. If it's not possible, then I create a new one. It's better if I do the, I am just so quickly. I just delete this part. I am just and just select this and rest of the things I'll hide it. I am just shift Q. Okay. There is a symmetry issue in this part. So I'll just correct the half of the thing and then I'll mirror it. So as I'm only working on one side, I'll turn off the symmetry. Okay, otherwise it will create a lot of confusion. This is my centerpiece. Now don't worry about these stuff like border and all that. First create the mesh properly, then we'll work on that equal distance, borders and all that. I'm just taking the major shapes from this part only, but I will not follow this same thing here. Okay, that is wrong. So I will not follow that. I am just always get a clean and nice basic shape. As I mentioned, I'll not be following these groups. I am just on the high quality because obviously I have to clean it up. I'll directly put the mesh here. I am just, 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 I am just. It's just that I need the overall shape, not these small things right now. If I'll be changing these elements, obviously I'll have to replace it in the high poly also, right? I am just with that one thing also. I'll have to do the high poly as well. I am just enough only, but I'll have to do it. I am just yes, the design is going to be the same because the concept art only was like that. But the thing is, the designs will be well aligned. I am just whenever you are doing this kind of cleanup or enhancing, always remember like what is the purpose of doing that. Like my purpose was to get the clean shapes. Okay. Because as I mentioned, the characters high poly was already up to the mark. What I already worked on. Maybe if some little quick sequence required, I'll do it. But as such, right now I don't feel like anything is required currently. Obviously, after this also, I'll tweak some mesh. First, let me get this thing sorted. Then we'll work on that. So now it's time to correct the mesh flow. So now see if I'll add one. So now diagonal mesh flow will get here. So now I'll add one here also. Wow. Yeah. So now the diagonal mesh flow here also. So what happens now? This extra loop will work as a supporting look for this particular portion. So now same way I'll work for this also. So now, if you want to add that mesh, so now, same way. If you want this, so now add it here. So now, try to keep these loops around. So now around means according to the shape. See here, it's not coming like that because of the mesh. Now as we have added these kind of round shapes, now the mesh will get a little bit more sensitive. Like even if you'll do a small smooth, it may create issues. Okay, so be little bit careful when you're working on this. And this part, I don't want it to be straight. I want it to be round because now here on the armor, now I have given all the things as a round one. That's why. Okay. So suddenly, if one part is round, one part is squarish, it will not set in a theme. So that's what I'll do. Now, so that's why I'll just take care of this part. Select this level. I need round mesh, so for that I need a little bit more mesh here. So it's better if I'll add one mesh here and then I'll create a the center. So that see now, see if I do the selection, it's going around. See, whatever the part I have changed, I'll not work on that when the live is on, because obviously the moment I move it, it will get snapped. Okay. But the center part like this, see, we correct that. Same way here also a lot of mesh got generated. So what I'll do, just same way I'll merge it here also. Select this. See, from here it's very close, from here it's very far. That's not a good mesh tool. Select, 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 pull this close. See now, this is looking much better, and it's going with the theme too. If I conveyed everything, so it goes with the theme. Just select this, make it 0. And the chest pad is ready. And see now, it's all going with the theme. Obviously, the distance is not what I'm happy about, so that I will tweak it now. But see the theme, whatever we have set, it's all going out. I'll not touch the sharp ends. Too many meshes are going on. Perhaps at any way it was creating a triangle. So I'll just utilize the rest of the meshes to fill that gap. Okay. Obviously, this border is there. So again, this you'll have to adjust. Always take the straight lines. It reduces the chances of getting the dents. Same way here also. Don't entertain these kind of crooked mesh. Average vertex. So that just to adjust it properly. Mirror spine, I guess. Flick it. Proceed from here to here. Combine it. Select the vertex. 16 should be 8. I mean, yeah, it's perfectly working. Do the edit flow. I don't want to create any dent here. This is good to go now. My cylinders and with the edit, so that I will get the nice round here also. And go done. Just see from here to here. Some bends are coming here, so that will have to work now, like by doing the edit flow or maybe the sculpting tool. Yes, now we got the very nice clean shapes. Now I'm happy with these shapes. So just hide this. I'm doing rest of the things. Now I'll just extrude this. So always remember this local translate Z. Whatever you are doing it for here, the rest of the things also will be in that way only. So maybe -4. So as we have already added this part, we'll have to extrude this in a different way. Same way for this also. -4. Yes, this is going to work, but I'll have to just do the proper cleanup. Okay, because this design I don't want it from inside. Otherwise it will penetrate with the character, all those stuff you'll have to handle. So keep it simple from inside. Anyway, that part is not gonna be that much visible. But remember, whatever you are doing it on the inside part only. Even if it is connected for the outside one, so select like the partial edge and then work on it. Do this whatever is required, but only on the inside portion to remove those dents and unnecessary mesh. Again, I'm saying only for the inside part. You don't need to let those things come outside on the more visible edge. Select this. And let me see if I have given any Okay, this I can delete it for now. Growth, growth, extrude, put it -4 now. There is no such number like this -4. It's just that I have extruded this first part as -4. That's why I'm keeping the same extrusion everywhere. There is no another logic for that. That's it. Armor set 1 is ready now. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is neck plate. This is waist plate. No. Plate, and this is chest plate. Okay, so as we have finished this much, I'll stop it here for today. Okay, as the class is there, so I'll go for that. One batch is there now, so we'll stop here for today, and then we'll work on the armor set 2. That is this one. We'll start it from tomorrow onwards. In this one, most of the things are like already good. It's just that I will have to see what else we can correct it, and then we'll do the required changes. So I'll just select the slow poly. So I'll sword selection. File, import. Objects. I want body low poly first. File, import, armor set 1 low poly. And this much part is ready now. Okay, so once we'll finish the armor set 2, then fins, and then the head of armor, then the complete low poly will be done. Okay, so I'll just save it as low poly. That's it. So thank you so much, and see you in the next part.